Hello you guys, my name is Suj, and in today's video I will be doing a cash unstuffing of my envelopes. I typically like to do this weekly, but it's been a couple of weeks now and I have several things in here that I need to unstuff, so we'll go ahead and get started. I think I have $100 here to make change if I need it. So yeah, I have $100 here and we will just go in order for the unstuffing. So nothing is coming out of shared bills yet. That will be towards the end of the month. Nothing in personal bills either. For groceries, I have several things. So let's see. I bought groceries for $60. And then some kimchi at an Asian store for $14. I bought some noodles for $8. And then recently bought groceries for $17. So that total is $99. And I will just take out, I guess I can only do the 250s, and I'll give myself back a 1. So groceries now has 50, 70, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4. So $94 left in groceries. And the next category is household. So I bought some mousse for $5. And then some laundry detergent, toilet paper, and all that kind of stuff for $17. So that total is $22. So I have 30 here, and I will give myself back 8. So now I have $5, $6, $7, $8 left in household. The next category is a big one, as always. For food and drinks, I spent $46 at the market. There's a lot of really cute neighborhood markets around here, and there's a particular one that we go to every Saturday before Pedro's baseball game. And I got some coffee and I think like a breakfast sandwich or a pastry or something. And I also bought Pedro's breakfast as well. So sometimes I'll treat him out and pay for things. So food and drinks 46, and then we went out for sushi for his actual birthday, and that was $108. And then I got some chicken katsu for $26. And then lo mein noodles for $14. And then for breakfast, we got like 2 really good sandwiches and a coffee each for $52. And that is it. So $246 coming out of food and drinks. So 200, I'll do 250. And give myself back $4. So now in food and drinks, which I'm so surprised I have anything left. I have now 50, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $75 left. Activities, I have, so I got some gelato for $14. That was for on Pedro's birthday. I bought us some ice cream, and I think that's it. $14. So I'll do 20 and then give myself back 6. So now I have 20, 40, 45, 50, 51, and 52 left in activities. transportation, I have a couple of things I know. So $20 to load my Mikey card. Oh, that's it. So I have another 20 for our train in Sydney. So that total is 40. So now in transportation, I have 50, 60, 70, 75, 6, 7, 8, 9, $79 left. And then nothing was taken out of miscellaneous. Treat, I bought gummies for $7. So like a bag of like snake gummies are $7 here. Isn't that insane? So $7 for that. And then I bought a coffee for $6. Ice cream for $9. And then I bought a coffee at the airport for $13. So that is $35. That's not as bad as I thought it would be because I am very much a snacker. So $35. Okay, so I'm left with $10, $15, $16, $17. For spending, I have $60 for shoes. I bought some black booties that are really needed for the winter. And then I bought a new like skirt and top for $40. And then I bought a lash curler for $12. So the one that I've been using, it just like out of nowhere, it just snapped while I was using it and I was terrified. I thought my eyelashes were gonna get caught or something had happened. So I was frozen for a good, like, I don't know, several seconds, just being like, oh my gosh, what just happened? So I had to buy a new lash curler. And then I bought some press-on nails for my weekend in Sydney for $17. And that's it. So $129 coming out of spending. $130. Give myself back one. So now I have $6. Social, I have several things. So I had a friend's birthday that just passed, and so we paid for like dinner and drinks, and then we went to an arcade. So let's see how much. So that was $20.88 for everything. I think that's it, yep. So $108 total. So if I do 150, I'll give myself back 42. Okay, so I don't have ones. I just had one where there was like 5 ones. Where was it? All right, so I just made some change from another envelope. So I'm putting back 42 for social. So 20, 40, 41, 42. That should be okay for my next event I need to go to. So I have another coworker whose birthday is coming up and we'll just be at a bar. So I just need enough for like food and drinks. Nothing is getting taken out of self-care. And then Pedro, this is a whopping big one. Okay, so we went shopping for his birthday and this guy is so obsessed with hats. Like when we came to Australia, he already had 4. And now I think we are up to, hold on, I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're up to 12 hats now when we started with 4 when we were traveling. And I thought 4 was excessive because when we came here, we both, like we each had just 1 backpack on, just traveling very lightly. And he was carrying 4 hats. And now we have 12. And we're gonna have to travel back home with all those hats. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's what he likes. And he's a really huge Buffalo Bills fan for the NFL. And when we went to Lids, like we never see Buffalo Bills on anything. But I saw a hat for the Buffalo Bills. I'll show you guys. So it's this one right here. It's so cute. And he like freaked out. Like he's so in love. We've never seen a hat like this out. And then the funny thing is, for his birthday, he also purchased 2 more hats. So I'll show you guys. So this one is red. And then this one, it's blue. He is so crazy. I mean, he can do whatever he wants because I'm pretty sure he thinks that this is crazy. Okay, so for Pedro, $90 for his hat. Oh, and the crazy thing is, we were at Lids and he was talking with the guy that was working there. Like, he was the one who struck up the conversation first and was like, oh, like I was born in Syracuse, blah, blah, blah. He's an Australian, like, teenager. And he said he was born in Syracuse. That is where Pedro was born. And so that was crazy. And then they were just talking about all the sports. Like, both of them are into baseball, football. And the kid is actually going to a college in the States on like a baseball scholarship. So they were talking for a really long time, and he ended up giving us like a 40% discount. So Pedro bought a couple more things there. So I'm pretty sure he bought like another hat. Oh yes, he did buy another hat. He bought a White Sox hat, and then that Buffalo Bills hat, and then a beanie. So with the 40% discount, it was $90. He is crazy. And then for his birthday dinner, we went to Mexican and we had so many margaritas. That was $232. And then we went to a barcade. Oh, and another crazy thing was at this barcade, I think you have to pay like $15 for like an hour to play like the Nintendo 64 games, but the guy just gave it to us for free. So we didn't have to pay that. We just bought drinks. So he had a really good birthday. So I was 32, and then I bought him a little gag gift. Oops. Okay, so I corrected that. The little gag gift that I got was a little mini comb for his mustache. So he's been growing out his mustache, and he's never done this before. And it's so funny because his family members will like FaceTime him and like see him, and they're just like, whoa, like who is this? And I'll insert a picture so you guys can see how small it is, but it's so cute. And I had to get it for him, and that was $15. Okay, and that's it. So $369 coming out of Pedro. So 1, 2, 300. $300. I'll do 400. So I need to give back 31. 20, 30, and 1. So now on Pedro, I have 1, 200, 300, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. So $339. And all of this is gonna get unstuffed actually. I think I put a note. Yeah, so all of this will get unstuffed to pay back my card from the weekend. So $339 getting unstuffed. And I'm just gonna make note of that so I know how much that's gonna be. Okay, so that is the end of this unstuffing. I am just going to calculate everything and make sure that it was all done correctly. So this total comes out to 1,062, and then if I add 339 that I stuffed from Pedro's envelopes, that should be 1,401. And then I'm gonna count up how much is over to the side and subtract the 100 that I started with. So I have 1501. Yes, and that's correct because I have 1401 here, and then we started with 100. All right, you guys, so this is it for the cash on stuffing. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to say hello in the comments, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.